Carry with me there. Derek. One in, Derek. Right, Matt. Shit. Steady. Right, Johnny, take that. Hurry up along the way. on and take him on, dummy! Take him on! Take him on!
Go on, Jane. Go on in. Come on, Tommy. Ben.
Well done, lads. Good ball. Well done. Come on, keep tight, though. Go behind Derek McEvoy. Go behind him. John Smith. Into the corner about
Come round here to the front.
Or five. Peter, come on. Come out.
Pull them, pull them.
I hear you. In my pocket. Who won it? Listen, the goal went to the winner, right? Wait, hold on. There's probably more in it than what's needed to, you know what I mean? See what he's going to do. go ahead with the presentation.
Yeah, go ahead, go on, fire away. Who won it, Harry?
Right man to whip it. Hey, back out there again. Brandon, right.
Too much to go, lads, is there?
Hey, Nicky, take care of that flag.
I'd like to welcome you all here to St. Lomas Park Trim for our annual senior hurling tournament, Trim v RAHARNEY. It's for the Mick Leonard Cup.
here today, and the couple presented by Mrs. Leonard immediately after the match. The Trim team is Frank McCann goals, full back line Paul Dunn, John Andrews and Martin Kelly. Half back line CJ Murtagh, Decky Murray and Keith McEvoy. Centre field Dennis O'Keefe and Alan Smith. Half forward line Kevin Murray, Kevin Welsh and Ellen McLaughlin. The full forward line is Tom Massey, Ewan McCaffrey, captain full forward, and Aidan Leonard, a corner forward. And the subs we have for today are Brendan Murray and Martin Dempsey. The RAHARNEY team in goals. RAHARNEY team in goals is Pat Cooney. Pat Cullion, sorry, I apologise for that, Pat Cullion. Right corner back is Declan Mullen. This is written praise by. Full back is P. Weir. Left corner back is Noel Greville. The half back line is M. Riggy, James Farley and Brendan Keogh. Centre field is John Coyne and Anthony Weir. The half forward line is John Fleming, Edmund McHugh and Joe Reid. Full forward line is Michael Doyle, T. Rahley full forward and Noel Crook, the other corner forward. Your referee today is Nolan Costello from Kildalkey. Referee now, but just about to throw in the ball, checking the field to see all the players in their proper position. Park here in terrific order today. The game is on, and Trim are first in the attack. The attack is broken up by the centre half back from RAHARNEY. Kevin Welsh over to Ellen McLaughlin. Aidan Leonard goes to the ball but loses the ball. Comes back out 40 yards out from the RAHARNEY goals. RAHARNEY half back has it, he's hooked. Brendan McEvoy clears the ball up the field but stopped by CJ Murtagh, who in turn lose the ball. And RAHARNEY on attack now, brought under control by Decky Murray. Alan Smith, the ball goes out over the line for a sideline ball for Trim. Sideline to be taken by Alan Smith, playing centre field here today for Trim. Yes, he hits it very good right into the corner forward position. Ewan McCarthy goes to the ball, tips in towards Tom Massey. Out comes the full back, Declan Weir. He's gone 20 yards, chased by Tom Massey. He gets in the clearance. Out to the centre of the field. It comes the centre field man, Anthony Weir. Anthony Weir up towards the half forward line. The attack is broken up by Keith McEvoy, who earns a free. Dennis will keep placing this ball, takes this free exactly from the halfway line. Dennis sends in a very, very long one in towards the full forward line. Up goes the backs and forwards, it comes down. They're stalemate at the moment. In comes Kevin Murray. Kevin Murray has the ball, he hits in towards the full back. Full back clears the ball out towards the left hand side of the field. And CJ Murtagh, who's playing right half back today, hits the ball in towards Alan Smith. Alan Smith is fouled, and it's a free in from Trim from about 40 yards out from the RAHARNEY goals. Nolan Costello, referee here today from Kildalkey, calling one of the RAHARNEY players towards him. Number 10, I think it's John Fleming, having a quiet word with him. Ewan McCaffrey to take this free for Trim, 40 yards out from the RAHARNEY goals, almost in the centre of the goals. He lifts, he strikes, and it's a first goal for Trim, a point by Ewan McCaffrey from a free. Where's my chair? Look out by the RAHARNEY goalkeeper, P. Conane. It drops 70 yards out from the Trim goals. Alan Smith tips the ball out towards the swing. And he follows it through and he tips it again. He's broken the stick. It's RAHARNEY attack broken up by Dennis O'Keefe. RAHARNEY only attack, sends the ball towards the Trim goals. Frank McCann comes out and he clears the ball out towards the sideline, out towards CJ Murta. CJ Murta has the ball under control. He sends the ball up towards Kevin Murray. Kevin Murray loses the ball. He's still fighting for it. And Rahani hits it on the ground in towards the Trim goals. But CJ Murta has the ball now again. He's gone 20 yards on a solo run. He hand passes towards Ellen McLaughlin. Ellen McLaughlin is beaten by Michael Riggy. And it's Rahani on the attack. And it's a free in for RAHARNEY, 30 yards out from the Trim goals, a foul by John Andrews, Trim's full-back. The free taker takes the puck. Yes, that's the equaliser for RAHARNEY in the 3rd minute of the game. Puck out to be taken by Frank McCann against a very strong breeze. Puck's 60 yards out. Ball hangs in the air. It breaks down towards Kevin Welsh. And Dennis O'Keefe gets the ball in towards the Trim full forward line. And the ball is cleared by the corner back from RAHARNEY. Dennis O'Keefe now on the ball for Trim. Getting very hard to bring the ball in control. He has in his hand. He hand passes towards CJ Murta. And CJ delivers the ball in towards Ewan McCaffrey. And the full back, Paddy Weir. And Paddy Weir sends the ball across the sideline. It's a sideline cut for Trim to be taken by Kevin Murray. Kevin Murray, 40 yards out from the RAHARNEY goals with the sideline cut. He hits it towards Alan Smith. Alan Smith has the ball in his hand. He takes a look. He passed the ball in towards the full forward line. The attack is broken up by the RAHARNEY full back line and cleared out towards the centre of the field. RAHARNEY's number 8 has it, John Kine. John Kine sends it 20 yards up. The attack is broken up by CJ Murta. CJ Murta out to Dennis O'Keefe. Dennis is getting very hard to bring the ball under control. He delivers a long one in towards the corner, in towards Tom Massey. And Tom Massey is beaten by the cornerback Noel Greville. And Noel Greville sends the ball out 40 yards out from his own goals. It's sent back in again. Ball comes back out in the middle of the field. And it's number 11 for RAHARNEY. Emmett McHugh sends the ball in towards the Trim goals. Very high one indeed, where the wind grabs it and the ball has gone over the end line and wide. Puck out again to be taken by Frank McCann. Very good puck out against the breeze over towards CJ Murta and Alan Smith. Alan gets the ball, tips the ball on a bit further, but RAHARNEY's centre field man, John Kine, has the ball. He sends the ball in towards his forwards, but the attack is broken up by Declan Murray. And the RAHARNEY in the attack again now, in towards the full forward. But it's cleared out here by Paul and out this wing here. And it's RAHARNEY again in the attack. He sends a high ball in towards the goals and a great point. Scored by the number 12 for RAHARNEY. Score at the moment is 2 points for RAHARNEY, 1 point for Trim. Frank McCann puts out the ball again. This time it comes out towards the centre, 40 yards out from his own goals. Going to keep McEvoy, but Declan Murray gets the ball for Trim. He hits the ball on the ground out towards centre field, where it comes to Kevin Welsh, and Kevin Welsh delivers the ball in towards the full forward line. But the full back for RAHARNEY comes out and clears the ball out towards the centre, where Alan Smith is touching the ball for the ball. Trim is trying to lift the ball. He's pushing it back. The referee blows his whistle. What's he going to do? He's taken RAHARNEY's player's name and he's given a free to Trim, and the free will be taken by Dennis O'Keefe. Yes, Dennis bends, lifts and strikes. It's a good one in towards the centre, in towards Union McCaffrey. Union puts up the hand but can't hold on to the ball. The corner back for RAHARNEY clears the ball out towards this wing, where there's a race on for possession. Keep McEvoy going towards the ball. He has in his hand. He delivers one in towards the full forward line, where Aidan Leonard has the ball. He takes a look at the goals and he shoots a bit hurriedly and the ball goes wide. Look out by the RAHARNEY goalkeeper once again. So Mike puck out with the breeze. It comes from 60 yards out from the trim goals. Ball hangs in the air. Decky Murray goes to the ball. He's hashed off. Leonard Smith gets a puck in out towards this wing. But RAHARNEY now on the attack. RAHARNEY wing half forward. He sends a delightful ball in towards the goals, and it's gone high and over the bar for the third point for RAHARNEY. That's 3 points now for RAHARNEY and 1 point for Trim. Frank McCann with the puck out once again, out towards the right wing, where CJ Murta is going for the ball. CJ Murta hits the ball over the line, but blocked down by his opponent, and the ball goes across the line, a line ball for Trim, to be taken by CJ himself. CJ takes the sideline cut, goes down towards Kev Murray, but RAHARNEY now has the ball again. The ball is out towards the far side of the field. The ball's gone across the line. It's a line ball for Trim, to be taken by Alan Smith. Seems to be a stalemate at the moment now for some reason or other. Player injured. Yes, RAHARNEY's number 9 is receiving some medical attention at the moment. Well, the centre field man for RAHARNEY has the ball now. He's trying to get room to swing a stick, marked by Denson. If he gets the ball in towards the full forward. Paul Doyle now under pressure here at the moment. Stops the attack, but comes back out to number 11, the centre half forward for RAHARNEY. He's hooked by CJ Murta. The ball is cleared by Keith McEvoy out towards this side of the field, where Enda McLaughlin Trim is chasing, and right half back for RAHARNEY has the ball in his hand now. He's gone about 5-10 yards. He passes into number 10 for RAHARNEY, who's 21 yards up in the goals, making an angle for himself. He sends the ball in towards the goals, and it's gone over the end line and wide. This game really hasn't come to life yet at all. It's Frank McCann now again with the puck out. This time it goes out towards the right wing, towards Alan Smith. Alan puts the hand up for the ball, but can't hold on the ball. RAHARNEY attack now again. He sends the ball in towards the goal mouth. It's gone over the bar. A great point for RAHARNEY to make it number 4 for RAHARNEY. Frank McCann, who's a very busy man today, pucking out the ball. Pucking out towards this wing. This time the ball comes out 70 yards out from the trim goals. Hit on by Dennis O'Keefe in towards the centre. Ewan McCaffrey in the ball now. Ewan's block is blocked down, and RAHARNEY attack once again 40 yards out from the trim goals. The attack is broken up there by Martin Kelly and John Andrews, but the ball goes towards the end line. Has gone over the end line and wide. Frankman now has received the ball now here, and he's about to pick out the ball once again for Trim. Again it comes 70 yards out from his goals. As RAHARNEY again wants to attack again, they're stalemate at the moment. 70 yards from the goal, CJ Murta on the ball, CJ gets his puck in, but RAHARNEY once again on the attack. Oh, Martin Kelly missed the ball. There could be a goal on here for RAHARNEY, but the ball goes over the end line and wide. That was a goal opportunity, definitely missed for RAHARNEY. Frank McCann again with the puck out now for Trim. Comes out this side of the field. Keith McEvoy going for the ball for Trim. Keith doesn't make it, but Enda McLaughlin now on the ball for Trim. Gets his puck in. But it's RAHARNEY now again the attack. And RAHARNEY now have all the pressure on at the moment. Ball comes in, well held there by John Andrews. John Andrews tries to hand pass the ball towards Martin Kelly. Martin Kelly back to John Andrews. As John Andrews comes out with the ball, and John Andrews is fouled. And it'll be a free out for Trim. Referee again now going towards one of the RAHARNEY players. He just points to where the free should be taking. John Andrews will take this free now for Trim. And John bends, lifts and strikes. A very, very good free by John Leonard. It drops 70 yards out from the Rahani goal. Ewan McCaffrey goes to the ball as well, held by Ewan McCaffrey. And Ewan gone on the solo run. He can pass the ball towards Alan Smith. Alan Smith gone on the solo run. He's gone at least 20 yards with the ball. And he kicks the ball towards the Rahani goal. Stopped by the full back from Rahani. It comes back out to Kevin Welsh. And Kevin Welsh takes a shot. And it's wide. Very hard looking Kevin Welsh there, just narrowly wide. A great movement there by Trim. A fantastic movement, but we failed to score. Puck out by the Rahani goalkeeper once again. A long puck out. It drops at least 50 yards from the Trim goals. And Dennis O'Keefe and Decky Murray in the same ball for Trim. The ball comes out by Dennis O'Keefe. Back out again. But Rahani now in the attack. Rahani's centre field man trying to lift the ball, but he's been hassled by Keith McEvoy, not allowed to pick it up. Very tight marking here now. Bit of, at the moment, they're stalemate at the moment on the ball. The ball hasn't moved 1 yard at the moment. Referee blows his whistle in. Yes, the ball will be thrown in by Nolan Costello, the referee here today, between Dennis O'Keefe and the centre field man from Raharney. Ball through in now as Raharney has the ball. Broken up by Declan Murray, and John Adams comes out the ball now for Trim. John falls over the ball. He can't bring the ball under control. But Martin Kelly sends the ball across the line, sideline, and Raharney have a sideline cut. 5 yards from the end line. Sideline cut taken in, driven right across the square. Ball the far side of the field. Raharney corner forward has the ball, sent the ball in towards the square. Out comes Frank McCann, grabs the ball and clears the ball out towards the right wing. Up towards Kevin Murray. Kevin Murray going for the ball, brings the ball under control. Being marked by two Raharney players. He's gone on a solo, he's made 20 yards. He still has the ball on the stick. He's gone, this is a fantastic solo run by Kevin Murray, and Kevin Murray is fouled. Dennis O'Keefe going towards the ball, he's going to take this free now for Trim. Dennis sends a very, very good free in towards the square. Ball comes down, bit of stalemate at the moment. Kevin Welsh on the ball. It's hit over by it's hit out over the end line by one of the Raharney backs, which will result in a 70 for Trim. One of the Trim players injured at the moment. Getting some Trim in the far side of the field. Dennis O'Keefe now to take this 70 for Trim. One in towards the parallelogram, it's dropping down in square. Ewan McCaffrey pulls on and sends the ball wide. The Harry Gorman with the puck out now once again. Again, it's a long one. Dropping 70 yards out from the Trim goals. And breaks the ball, breaks the Raharney's number 12. But he slips in the ball, but goes into the full forward for Raharney. And John Andrews, full back for Trim, fouls the Raharney full forward, and it's a free in for Raharney. 21 yards out from the Trim goals over towards the far sideline. Free taker, lands, lifts and strikes and sends the ball over towards this side of the field. The ball goes over the end line and wide. The score at the moment is 4 points for RAHARNEY, 1 point for Trim. Frank McCann with the puck out once again. Comes in the centre of the field this time. Kevin West goes to the ball but can't hold on to it. He gets it striking on the ground and sends it towards Kevin Murray. Kevin Murray brings the ball to control. He has the ball in his hand. He takes a look and sends it in towards this coin towards Aidan Leonard. Aidan Leonard now on the ball. Passed out to Union McCaffrey. Union sends the ball in towards the square. It's broken up by the RAHARNEY full back. Back out to Union McCaffrey again. It goes over towards the sideline, gone over the line, and it's a line ball for Trim. The sideline cut to be cut by Enda McLaughlin. Enda plays the ball for the sideline cut. He stands back. He strikes the ball. It's a very, very good one. It goes right into the square. But the attack is broken up by the right corner back of RAHARNEY, who sends out towards the centre of the field, towards the RAHARNEY's 40-yard man. He hand passed the ball over here to the centre field man for RAHARNEY. He's bottled up by Declan Murray and Enda McLaughlin. Ball comes out to the RAHARNEY centre forward, up to the wing half for RAHARNEY now. Being chased by Keith McEvoy. Declan Murray gets the ball. Declan Murray has the ball in his hand. He leaves the ball up towards Alan Smith. Alan Smith misses the ball. He's still on the ball, but yeah. And it's RAHARNEY. RAHARNEY now hits the ball in towards the Trim goals. 40 out from Trim goals. And so it's wide, very narrowly wide there by RAHARNEY. Frank McCann once again with the puck out now for Trim. This time it goes to the far side of the field over towards CJ Murta. As RAHARNEY in the attack again. As RAHARNEY coming through once again, the ball goes in towards the square. Out comes Frank McCann's Trim's goalkeeper, brings the ball under control, tips it out towards Paul Dunn. Paul tips it 10 yards further on, but the attack is broken up again, and it's John Anderson on the ball for Trim now. John Anderson out to Martin Kelly. Martin Kelly slips. It comes out to RAHARNEY's half forward, number 10, trying to bring the ball in control. He's been marked very tight by Keith McEvoy. Comes back out to RAHARNEY centre field, who takes a shot towards the goals, and has gone across the bar for another point for RAHARNEY. Look again be taken by Frank McCann. Goes out towards the centre of the field. Where the ball breaks to Kevin Murray. Kevin Murray loses the ball. But he regains the ball. Hand passes out to Alan Smith. Alan Smith has gone on a solo run. He's made 10 yards. On to Kevin Welsh. Kevin Welsh had the ball under control. He sends the ball in further. Tom Matchett goes for the ball, misses the ball. The ball is now with Aidan Leonard at the moment. But the ball is cleared out by that corner back from RAHARNEY. It comes out to Kevin Murray again. Kevin has the ball in his hand. He hand passes towards Kevin Welsh. Kevin Welsh brings the ball on to Alan Smith. Alan Smith hits the ball in, but it's RAHARNEY again now on the attack. A long clearance by RAHARNEY. Declan Murray fighting the ball, but still Trim are still in trouble as RAHARNEY had the ball, but he well blocked down that time. Ball comes out to CJ. CJ is beaten by his opponent. The ball is still RAHARNEY in the attack. There's a bit of wild pulling over there. I don't know who's at now. The referee will have to do something about this situation. Noreen Costello, the referee, decides the best course of action is to throw in the ball. The ball will be thrown in between CJ Murta and the RAHARNEY centre forward. The referee throws in the ball. Gone over the sideline. It's a line ball for Trim. linesman under pressure from RAHARNEY. They have the feeling that it's their line's ball, but he's sticking by his decision, and it's Alan Smith, I think. To take the sideline cut for trim. CJ Morton out with the ball for trim, trying to get in his clearance, but he's blocked down. There's RAHARNEY attack once again. RAHARNEY sends the ball in towards the goals, goes over the end line and wide. A quick puck out by Frank McCann, up towards Ewan McCaffrey. Ewan McCaffrey has the ball in his hand. And a good long delivery by Ewan McCaffrey up towards end of Midlochan. And it's beaten, the ball comes back on centre field again, where Ewan McCaffrey's waiting for the ball. He has the ball in his hand once again. And another good delivery from Union. But the full back from RAHARNEY's all on his own. But now he's been hassled by Kevin Welsh. He's getting very hard again in his clearance. He hits the ball over the sideline. It's a line ball for trim. Leonard, one of the young players now playing with him at the moment, takes the sideline cut up towards Ellen McLaughlin in the corner. Ellen going for the ball now. He pulls on it, he misses the ball. RAHARNEY's corner back clears the ball, but up towards Ellen McLaughlin once again. Enda gets in the delivery in towards the square. Ball is cleared out to the middle of the field once again, where Dennis O'Keefe has the ball for trim. Dennis is going on a solo run. He's made at least 20 yards with the ball, trying to get his puck in. He gets his puck in towards the far corner, where the ball is hit too hard and goes over the end line and wide. RAHARNEY is put out once again, taken by the goalkeeper. Another long clearance. Right up by centre field. Ball is stopped by Decky Murray. Keep McEvoy trying to lift the ball, but can't succeed in doing so. Bit of hassle going over the middle, bit of wild pulling going over the far side at the moment. Nolan Costello is blowing his whistle, the referee. Again, the referee throws in the ball. This time the ball is cleared by Keith McEvoy. And Smith in the ball for trim, he kicks it out. And again, he's playing football at the moment with a hurling ball. And RAHARNEY clears the lines once again. Comes out towards the centre of the field. There's a tussle between Dennis O'Keefe and the RAHARNEY centre field. RAHARNEY centre field man has the ball, he's trying to lift, getting very hard to lift the ball, but now he has the ball in his hand. He tips out towards the far side, towards his colleague who hands the ball on the ground, and it's a free in for trim. Dennis O'Keefe will take this in the free for trim, who have only scored 1 point in this first half. Dennis strikes a very good free in towards the centre. The ball here is well held by Enda Midlock. Enda takes a shot towards the goals and it's just narrowly wide. Puck out again be taken by the RAHARNEY goalkeeper. Comes this side of the field. We'll keep McEvoy in the ball for trim. He gets in his clearance towards Leonard. In towards Kevin Welsh. Kevin Welsh has gone on the storm with the ball, trying to make an angle for himself. He sends the ball in towards the centre. The attack is broken up once again, and it comes back out the centre field here, where Decky Murray goes to the ball. He missed the ball, it comes to CJ Morton, and CJ Morton sidesteps his man and is fouled in the process. There's a bit of nasty now creeping in this game at the moment. Dennis O'Keefe to take this free for trim. They sit this time north towards Alan. Alan Smith on the ball now for trim. Tries to get around his man, he succeeds in doing so. He's going to throw, he's on his own. He takes a look at the goals, he takes a shot, and it's a great point by Alan Smith, another point for trim. Trim playing against a very strong breeze now. here in the first half. Rahaherney's goalkeeper puts the ball again. This time it's shorter than usual. Ball comes to the centre of the field. It's blocked down by Kevin Murray. Comes to CJ Murtlis. CJ can't hold on to the ball this time. And it's Rahaherney on the attack. It comes into the full forward line. But Decky Murray breaks up the attack and it's Martin Kelly in the ball now for Trim. Over to keep McEvoy. Back to Martin Kelly. Martin Kelly clears the ball towards Kevin Welsh. Kevin Welsh now on the ball for Trim. He gets round this man. He's gone on a throw run. He's made at least 15 yards. He sends the ball in towards the corner where Ewan McCaffrey has the ball in his hand. Ewan's taking a look. He takes a shot, but he's half blocked down. Left corner back where Rahaherney has the ball. And he clears the ball out towards the centre of the field where it comes to Dennis O'Keefe. Dennis now has the ball for Trim. He sends the ball in towards the corner between Ewan McCaffrey and the right corner back from Rahaherney. Ewan has the ball in his hand. He's trying to get round his man. He swings in towards the square where a goal comes dead in there. But the ball is cleared again by Rahaherney. Rahaherney's full back line playing very well at the moment. Comes down to Kevin Murray. Kevin, goalkeeper, drops 70 yards short of the trim lines. Where Dennis O'Keefe, beautiful connection there by Dennis O'Keefe, sends balls towards Aidan Leonard. Aidan can't bring the ball to control. Comes to keep McEvoy, who hits the ball on the ground. But again, as Rahaherney attack, the ball goes in towards John Landers. John Landers clears out towards CJ Murtlis. CJ Murtlis out towards this wing here, where number 9 for Rahaherney has the ball. He's trying to get his stroke in, but he's been hassed now by Decky Murray. Kevin Murray, the ball comes to Dennis O'Keefe. Dennis brings the ball under control. He has the ball in his hand. He's coming out towards this side of the field now with the ball. A great clearance by Dennis. Comes up towards Aidan Leonard. Aidan Leonard doubles on the ball and gets the ball in towards Eddie McLaughlin. Eddie McLaughlin doubles the ball and gets the ball in towards Tom Massey. Tom Massey now on the ball for Trim. He has the ball in his hand. Trying to bring the ball under control. Back out to Eddie McLaughlin again. Enda strikes the ball on the ground. In towards Kevin Welsh. Kevin Welsh in towards Alan Smith. Alan Smith has the ball on the ground now. He's blocked. And it's a free in for Trim. A free in from from the 21-yard line. Alan Smith obstructed going in that time, but I was very sure that was a free in for Trim. It's a penalty for Trim to be taken by Ewan McCaffrey. And Union strikes the shot and over the bar. Another point for Trim scored by Ewan McCaffrey. Trim has come right back in this game down to the last 10 minutes. Rahaherney goalkeeper again now with the puck out. And there goes the half-time whistle. Leonard Cup, Rahaherney 5 points, Trim 4 points. Trim now playing with a very strong breeze now in the second half. I don't think there's any change now on the Trim team that I can see at the moment. Yes, Trim still have the same format. Referee now looking for a ball the way he can commence the second half of this match. Referee now looking at his watch. Players in position, the ball is thrown in. Dennis O'Keefe gets the first strike to the ball up towards Kevin Welsh. Kevin Welsh loses the ball. It goes out to John Kiner Rahaherney, who sends Rahaherney in attack out towards the far side of the field. The ball goes over the sideline. It'll be a line ball for Trim. Martin Kelly, Trim's left corner back, pressing the ball for the sideline cut. He hits the ball, it comes out towards the centre of the field. Where the Rahaherney white half forward has the ball. He strikes the ball very, very well indeed. But the ball goes narrowly wide. Grant McCann now, once again now with the puck out for Trim. Comes out towards this side of the field. Where number 12 for Rahaherney taps the ball in towards the full forward line. Corner forward for Rahaherney has the ball, he sends in towards the square where John Anderson the ball for Trim. John loses the ball, goes to Martin Kelly. Good clearance from Martin Kelly up towards Keith McEvoy, who loses the ball. The ball goes out to Rahaherney's number 10, who strikes the ball in towards the centre. Decky Murray now going for the ball for Trim. He has the ball in his hand. He's after making great ground. He clears the ball up towards the far side, where it comes to Benny Murray. And Benny sends the ball 40 yards from Rahaherney goals, where the attack is broken up by the left half back Rahani, who gets in a good clearance up towards the centre of the field, where Martin Kelly goes the ball. Martin can't hold on the ball. It comes out to CJ Morta. CJ sends out towards this side of the field, up towards Kevin Murray. Kevin Murray pushing the back to be a free in for Trim. I do see a change on the Trim team. I think Brenny Murray has come on. This free to be taken by Dennis O'Keefe. Dennis sends in the long ball in towards the goals. And it just goes narrowly wide. No, it's a great point. As a matter of fact, it's a great point by Dennis O'Keefe. They make 5 points now for Trim and 5 points now for Harney. A draw match. Puck out by the Harney goalman. Comes out towards this side of the field. 70 yards out. The ball's on the ground at the moment. Ball is tipped down by Kev Murray. Centre half back for Harney has the ball. He's blocked down by Tom Massey. Tom Massey now going for the ball for Trim. But he's beaten to it by Rahani centre field. Rahani centre field has made great ground on its own. He's fouled. It'll be a free in for Rahani right from the centre of the field. Number 5 for Harney. Michael Wrigley takes this free for Harney. Sends another referee blows his whistle. He's seen something. Throws the ball back to the free taker once again. Oh, yes, he's putting the Rahani player back. They take the free from where the foul was committed. Rahani get man again. Mike Wrigley takes the free. This time it's a long one in towards the Trim goal mouth. It's dropping in towards Martin Kelly, who tips it out. It's Rahani in the attack. They put his great clearance out towards 40 yards out from the Trim goals. Alan Smith now on the ball for Trim, gets in a further clearance. And is added on here up towards Kevin Welsh. Kevin Welsh now is beaten by the centre half back for Harney. Comes back out towards Bennymore, who was beaten by the right half back, Michael Wrigley for Harney. And Michael is fouled once again. Not very happy about it. Michael will take the free now himself. A long free in towards the Trim goals, 21 yards out from the Trim goals. John Andrews gets the ball in his hand. He's hooked. Goes out towards Martin Kelly. Martin Kelly has the ball in his hand. Martin trying to get out by his man. Hand pass the ball out towards Keith McEvoy. Keith has the ball. And Keith, a left-handed clearance right up the far side of the field. Up towards Benny Murray. Benny Murray has the ball in his hand. He's gone on a great soil run. He's made it. He's 30 yards. He steadies himself. He takes a shot. And it's a magnificent point by Benny Murray to put Trim in the lead for the first time. Score at the moment is Trim 6 points, Rahani 5 points. The puck out take by the Rahani goalkeeper, well gathered by Dennis O'Keefe. Referee has stopped play. And injured player to one of the Rahani forwards. Tony Costa now talking to Trim's full back, John Andrews. Referee says it's a puck out. Rahani goalman pucked the ball out once again. A left-handed puck. It comes right out to the centre of the field. But Dennis O'Keefe breaks the ball down. It's added on by CJ Morton towards the centre, but Tom Massey's going for the ball. Tom has the ball under control. Tom takes a shot. It's in towards the square for Trim. William McCaffrey tips the ball on a bit further. It breaks to Aidan Leonard. Aidan Leonard, 21 yards out, takes a shot. And it's a great point by Aidan Leonard to make it now 7 points for Trim, 5 points for Harney. Six minutes now gone in the second half. That's the puck out again. It'll be taken by the Rahani goalman. A very good puck out against the breeze. It comes out to the centre of the field, where it's well held by the Rahani centre field man, number 9, who's been hassled by Alan Smith and Keith McEvoy. Ball comes up to Brent Murray, up towards the far corner, up towards Aidan Leonard. Aidan has the ball in his hand, he's trying to get around his man. He succeeds in doing so. He sends the ball in towards Union McCaffrey. Union McCaffrey 21 yards out. He takes a shot. And it's another great point by Union McCaffrey. To put Trim 8 points, Raharney 5 points. Puck out again be taken by Raharney. Raharney now playing against a very strong breeze, but Trim at the moment are playing very, very well. Ball comes out towards the centre of the field, where it breaks to CJ Murta. CJ Murta is hooked. And Raharney now on the attack. The attack broken up by Decky Murray. Decky Murray gets in his clearance towards this side of the field where Kevin Murray's going for the ball. But the Raharney's right half back, left half back has the ball in his hand at the moment. He loses the ball. Kevin Welsh now on the ball for Trim. And the Raharney left half back gets in his clearance down towards Decky Murray. Decky Murray places half back for Trim, gets in a delightful clearance in towards the Raharney goals, where the Raharney full back wins the ball control and clears the ball out towards the centre of the field, where it comes towards Decky Murray in the 40 yards from Raharney. But the attack is broken up by CJ Murta, and CJ sends the ball out towards the far side, where Anna Smith's on the ball for Trim. Plays at the field today, he sends the ball, a delightful ball in towards the goal, and another good point by Anna Smith to make the score now 9 points for Trim and 5 points for Raharney. Puck out once again to be taken by the Raharney goalman. Comes out towards this side of the field. It's dropping in the centre of the field, where CJ Murta goes to the ball. He taps down towards Kevin Welsh. It comes back out to CJ again. CJ trying to bring the ball in control. Kevin Murray now has the ball for Trim, and Kevin sends in a shot towards the goals. It's dropping in the parallelogram. It's going towards the end line. The ball is across the end line and wide. Goalman now again for Raharney with the puck out once again. It goes towards the far side of the field this time, up towards Alan Smith, and keep McEvoy for Trim. Gathers the ball very, very well, and he's gone a solo, and he's made at least 30 yards the ball. Still the ball up towards Aidan Leonard. Aidan Leonard tries to lift the ball, but he's beaten by Raharney's cornerback, and the ball is played out over the sideline. Be a line ball for Trim to be taken by Alan Smith. Alan now takes a sideline cut. A great cut it is indeed. It comes in towards the Raharney goal mouth, where it comes down to Aidan Leonard. Aidan Leonard takes a shot. Was cleared by the Raharney cornerback out towards his right half back, but he's beaten by Alan Smith. Alan Smith taps it out to Kevin Murray. Kevin Murray can't bring the ball in control, but Kevin Wells tries to connect, but out comes the centre half back for Raharney. Clears the ball out towards the centre of the field. Ball in the air. Kevin Murray taps the ball down towards Dennis O'Keefe. Dennis O'Keefe now with the ball, 70 yards out from the Raharney goals. He's been hassled at the moment. The ball is taken off, and it comes out towards the left half back here for Raharney. Kevin Welsh now on the ball for Trim. Kevin kicks the ball in along the ground and kicks the ball on further. And Raharney once again now breaks up the attack. It comes up towards this side of the field, up towards Raharney's full forward. But the number 8 for Raharney has the ball, but he hits the ball over the sideline. It'll be a line ball for Trim. This sideline could be taken by Decky Murray. And Decky sends it in towards the centre. But the attack is broken up by number 14 for Raharney on the ball. But again, the attack is broken up by Decky Murray. Decky Murray sends to Alan Smith. Alan Smith sends a very high ball in towards the full forward line, where Tom Massey tips the ball on a bit further on towards Ben Murray. Ben Murray now on the ball for Trim. Has lost his stick. He kicks the ball in towards the goals. The Raharney goalman has the ball. He comes out with it. Clears it to his cornerback. The cornerback clears it out towards this side of the field. Ball dropping down in the middle of the field. It's tipped down towards Dennis O'Keefe. Dennis O'Keefe in further into Kevin Murray. Kevin Murray brings the ball under control and hand passes out to CJ Murta. CJ Murta now on the ball for Trim. Sends in towards the corner, in towards Kevin Welsh. Kevin Welsh takes a look at the goals. He takes a shot, and the ball is stopped from going wide by Ben Murray. Great hook by Ben Murray in there to prevent that ball from going wide. But Raharney's man has the ball now. He hits it out towards the sideline. Ball very close to the sideline, but hasn't gone across. He hand passes the right corner back. The right corner back doubles and sends out further out the field. The ball breaks down to Tom Massey. Tom Massey takes a shot, and it's just gone wide. Great effort there by Tom Massey, but the ball went narrowly wide. Puck out again be taken by the Raharney goalkeeper. Goes to the far side of the field. And it's Raharney on attack now. The ball 40 yards from the Trim goals. Number 14, the full forward, has the ball in his hands, being marked by Decky Murray. Gets his shot in towards the square, but the attack is broken by John Landers. Out to CJ Murta, and CJ sends the ball up the centre, up towards Alan Smith. Alan Smith brings the ball beautifully under control in the middle of the field, sends it up further, up towards Aidan Leonard. Aidan Leonard now on the ball for Trim. Lost the ball to the corner back, but Ben Murray now on the ball for Trim. And Barry trying to make room for himself to swing the stick. Gets his shot in towards Aidan Leonard again. Aidan brings the ball under control. He fails in doing so. Stalemate over there at the moment. Ben Murray the ball for Trim. He sends out towards the centre. Tom Massey has the ball under control. Straight in front of the goals. He takes a shot. And again, a second effort by Tom Massey, which just went narrowly wide. Score at the moment is Trim, 9 points for Harney, 5 points. And 14 minutes gone in the first half. Once again, the puck out to be taken by the RAHARNEY goalman. This time it goes out to the centre of the field, where CJ Murton stops the ball. It breaks out to the centre of the field, where Keith McEvoy the ball in the centre of the field, but it's broken up by RAHARNEY. RAHARNey down the attack, 60 yards out from the Trim goals. RAHARNey corner forward gone on a solo run. He's made at least 30 yards. He gets his shot in, but the ball is narrowly wide. This puck out for Trim taken by Frank McCann. A sub going on now for RAHARNey. At the moment now, when the sub coming on now, the player leaving the field as Frank McCann's prepared to take the puck out for Trim. Ball comes right up to the middle of the field. Pressed it on by Dennis O'Keefe. The right half back there for RAHARNey has the ball. Trying to get room to swing a stick. He gets the ball in towards his half forward line. Well, the attack is broken up by CJ Murton. CJ Murton has the ball in his hand. He's gone 5, 10, at least gone 20 yards. He's fouled. There'll be a free in for Trim to be taken by Dennis O'Keefe. CJ was injured from that bit of play there, so he was. Seems to be okay. Yeah, CJ takes his place once again as Dennis prepares to take the free. 75 yards out from the RAHARNey goals. Takes a long puck in. Going towards the end line is kept in play by Tom Massey. Great effort by Tom Massey. A great save by the RAHARNey goalkeeper at the expense of a 70. To be taken by Dennis once again. Steadies himself, looks at the goals, strikes. Very good free indeed. Looks to be going very, very straight. No, it's just gone narrowly wide. Now RAHARNey scoreman with the puck out once again. That time the puck, this time it comes this side of the field. RAHARNey's left half back foul there. Be a free for RAHARNey, 50 yards out from the Trim goals. Centre half back for RAHARNey takes the free, dropping 60 yards short of the Trim goals. Here it comes down to that. RAHARNey centre field man is going through. He's gone at least 30 yards in the solo run. He's been hassled by Alan Smith. Ball in towards the towards the corner of the far goals. Ball has gone over the end line. Ball is waved wide. RAHARNey are protesting, but the umpire is definite the ball was wide. Trim puck out be taken by Frank McCann. Out towards the far side, where it comes up towards Bren Murray. Bren goes the ball, can't hold on to it. Right half back for RAHARNey sends his team on the attack, but the attack is broken up by Keith McEvoy. And Keith hits the ball on the ground, up towards the centre of the field. And RAHARNey attacking now once again, 40 yards off from the Trim goal. Strikes the ball very well, but the ball's gone over the end line and wide. No, this is, the referee has signalled as a 65. Must be deflected off one of the backs. 65 now for RAHARNEY, be taken by their number 5. He drops the ball in towards the trim goals. It's doubled on there by RAHARNEY full forward. Ball still in and around the trim goals. Declan Murray has the ball. He clears the ball out towards this side of the field, across the sideline. Be a line ball for RAHARNEY. 18 minutes now gone in the first half. Sideline cut 50 yards out from the trim goals. Good cut it is by RAHARNEY indeed. 12 to 20 yards short of the trim goals. Comes out towards Alan Smith. Alan Smith now has the ball. He's gone on a solo run again. He's made 20 yards with it. He still has the ball on the stick and has made 30 yards the ball. He sends the ball up forward towards Ben Murray. Ben can't bring the ball under control. It comes to RAHARNEY's centre half back, who sends the ball down towards the centre, right down to Declan Murray. Declan Murray sends Trim on the attack again. The ball up towards Jimmy McCaffrey. Jimmy McCaffrey 50 yards out from the RAHARNEY goals. Union takes a look and he strikes the ball very high and very wide indeed. Took out again, this time by the RAHARNEY goalman. Comes out towards the centre of the field. Where Denzel Keefe and centre field man for RAHARNEY are fighting rigorously for the ball. Ball's cleared by RAHARNEY. 7 yards out from the trim goals. Ball's delivered in. 21 yards out from the trim goals. RAHARNEY in the attack. Oh, it's a great save by Frank McCann at the expense of a 70. Trim are very, very lucky there indeed. 9 points for Trim and 5 points for RAHARNEY. And 19 minutes gone in the second half. 65 to be taken by RAHARNEY's right half back. He dropped the ball in towards the Trim goals. Referee's blown his whistle, a free out for Trim. Frank McCann prepares himself for this free out. Referee blows his whistle. Frank McCann comes out to the far side of the field, where it's well held there by the RAHARNEY centre field man, who sends his team on the attack. The ball now 21 yards out now from the Trim goals. RAHARNEY now on the attack. RAHARNEY take a shot, and it's narrowly wide by RAHARNEY. RAHARNEY has come back in this game now in the last few minutes. Trim will have to pull themselves together now and get another score. Frank McCann now with the puck out for Trim. The far side of the field. Dropping now 70 yards out from RAHARNEY goals. Ball comes to Keith McEvoy. Keith McEvoy left-handed in towards RAHARNEY goals, where Tom Massey's going for the ball. Tom Massey hits the ball and is trying to get the ball, bring the ball under control. He succeeds in doing so. Pass the ball out towards Ben Murray. Leonard's after making 10 yards back out to Kevin Welsh. Kevin Welsh takes a look at the goals. His shot is blocked down. The ball breaks to Union McCaffrey. And Union, the delightful pipe from Union McCaffrey, to make it now 10 points for Trim and 5 points for RAHARNEY. Took out once again now by the RAHARNEY goalman. Comes 70 yards out, where it's held by the RAHARNEY centre field man. Puts his team in attack, but the attack is broken up by Declan Murray. And Decky sends Trim on the attack. Ball dropping 14 yards out from the RAHARNEY goals, going towards the going very close to the end line. Ball stopped from doing so by Aidan Leonard. Ewan McCaffrey now on the ball, passes out towards Ben Murray. Ben trying to get around his man back with Tom Massey, and Tom Massey takes a shot, but the referee is blowing his whistle, and it'll be a free out for RAHARNEY. The free to be taken by RAHARNEY's right cornerback, Declan Mullen. No, he's decided not to take it. Ball is brought forward. Free now to be taken by Michael Wrigley. Free is taken. Comes to Kevin Murray on to Alan Smith. Alan brings the ball up to Ben Murray, and Ben strikes his life a ball in towards the RAHARNEY goals. It's a race between the goalman and Ewan McCaffrey. Goalman loses the ball. Union is still there, Aidan Leonard is there. Gorman has the ball in his hand, trying to get around the swing of stick, and he clears his lines 40 yards out from his own goals. Ball breaks to CJ Murta. CJ now on the attack. He takes a shot, and the shot is wide. Puck out now by the RAHARNEY goalman once again. This time it goes to the far side of the field. Up 70 yards out from his own goals. There's RAHARNEY now on the attack. 60 yards up from the trim goes. The left corner for RAHARNEY as the body hand passes out to his colleague. 21 yards out on the far sideline. He's taken in, takes a shot. He's well hooked by McEvoy. Cut back to his colleague RAHARNEY again, who takes a shot, and it's over the bar. First goal for RAHARNEY in the second half. RAHARNEY now 6 points, Trim 10 points. Puck up by Frank McCann, this side of the field. Ball comes out, breaks out to Dennis O'Keefe. Dennis, left-handed, in towards the RAHARNEY goals. RAHARNEY goalman clears his lines, 60 yards out. Ball breaks down to this side of the field, where it's doubled down by the RAHARNEY centre field man. Decky Murray breaks up the attack. Ball now in the centre of the field. They're stalemate at the moment. Dennis O'Keefe has the ball in his hands, trying to get room to swing a stick. He hand passed the ball to John Andrews, and John Andrews sends Trim on the attack. Towards the ball up towards Aidan Leonard, but the attack is broken up by the RAHARNEY right corner back. Comes out to the centre field man. Hand passes to his colleague in the middle of the field, but they're stalemate at the moment in the midfield. The referee blows his whistle. This will be a throw-in. Loading cost, the referee throws in the ball. RAHARNEY man getting very hard to get the ball in control, taken off by Dennis O'Keefe. And has now kept wedging the ball. Hits the ball in towards Aidan Leonard. The ball's going very near the side, it's crossed the side. It'll be a line ball for RAHARNEY. .23 minutes gone in the second half. Sideline cut taken by RAHARNEY. Referee blows his whistle. A sub coming on for Trim, I think it's Martin Dempsey. Oh, let's come on. The sideline will be taken here by RAHARNEY. Hits the sideline up towards Decky Murray. Decky Murray has the ball right-handed. Puts Trim on the attack. Up towards Martin Dempsey. Goes back to the corner back of RAHARNEY, who clears his lines to the far side of the field. It's a race on between Keith McEvoy and the wing half forward from RAHARNEY. Wing half forward RAHARNEY has the ball. Pass the ball in towards his colleague. RAHARNEY now on the attack, 50 yards out from the Trim goals. Trying to bring the ball in control. Takes a shot. It's high in towards the Trim square. John Andrews goes to the ball. Ball has gone over the end line. And the ball has gone wide. Puck up by Frank McCann. Up towards Junior McCaffrey. Junior McCaffrey, 40 yards from his own goals. Strikes a long, lengthy ball in to put Trim on the attack. Ball comes to Ben Murray. Ben Murray gets round his man. He's made 20 yards. He's 21 yards from Trim goals. He passed the ball to Tom Massey. Tom Massey takes a look. He takes a shot. It's a great point by Tom Massey to put Trim 11 points. RAHARNEY 6 points. Puck out again, but taken by RAHARNEY. Comes out to the middle of the field, where Ewan McCaffrey goes to the ball. His stick has been held. The referee blows his whistle, and he gives a free in for Trim. Ewan McCaffrey takes the free himself. Ewan steadies himself. Takes a look at the goals. And a great score by Ewan McCaffrey. A great point from a free 60 yards out from RAHARNEY goals. 12 points now for Trim, 6 points for RAHARNEY. And 4 minutes left for play. And Smith now on the ball for Trim. He loses the ball this time. Towards the centre half back for RAHARNEY, who sends his team on the attack. Ball now 30 yards out from the Trim goals. RAHARNEY right half forward for the ball. He's making great ground. He's 21 yards now. He's 14 yards out. He takes a shot and he hits the ball wide. An injured one, the Trim players in the middle of the field, Anna Smith. With a 10 at the moment. Play delayed. Puck out to be taken by Frank McCann. Frank McCann puck out towards this side of the field. Comes down to CJ Moore. CJ Moore gets the clearance in towards Kevin Welch. Kevin Welch brings the ball under control. He's gone on a slow run. He hits the ball in towards the far corner. Up towards Alan Smith. Alan Smith now hassling for the ball. Right corner back gets in his clearance for RAHARNEY. Out towards the far sideline where it comes to RAHARNEY centre field man who can't bring the ball in control. The ball goes over the sideline for a line ball for Trim to be taken by Union McCaffrey. Union takes the sideline cut in towards Ben Murray. Ben Murray has the ball in his hand, gets round his man, and he's pushed in the back. It'll be a free for Trim, 21 yards out from the RAHARNEY goals from the far sideline. This free to be taken by Dennis O'Keefe. Dennis 21 yards out, right on the far sideline. An impossible angle. He strikes the ball in towards the centre where Kevin Welch goes the ball, missed the ball. It comes to RAHARNEY centre half back who clears the ball out towards the centre. RAHARNEY still, but the attack is broken up by Ben Murray. Ben Murray on the ball for Trim, gets his puck in towards the full forward line, but it goes right back to RAHARNEY. RAHARNEY's man is blocked down again, where Alan Smith is going with the ball 5 yards out from the RAHARNEY goals, trying to bring the ball under control, but the ball is brought over the end line and wide. 2 minutes now left for play. As RAHARNEY's trying to set up an attack. RAHARNEY, well, he's gone on a slow run, he makes great ground. He's gone 40 yards and he's been chased by Keith McEvoy, caught by Keith McEvoy. Dennis O'Keefe passed the ball back towards Martin Kelly. Martin Kelly very hard to bring the ball under control. Back to Dennis O'Keefe. Dennis now has the ball in his hand. Trying to get in a stroke. He clears the ball up from the half back line up towards the middle of the field where Kevin Welch goes for the ball. It comes to Martin Dempsey. Martin Dempsey hits the ball in a bit forward, but comes back out to Declan Murray. Declan Murray right in the centre of the field, and there goes the full-time whistle, and the final score is 12 points for Trim and 6 points for RAHARNEY. Another good win for Trim, and as I said at the outset, this is for the Mick Leonard trophy, and Mr. Leonard now will present the trophy at a later stage to the Trim captain. Good evening, Margaret.